Alright. I think I'm ready to start this now. Yeah, you have a doozy in the fridge? My god, dude. I'm not surprised at all. You love those damn burgers.
So, is it all true?
What have you heard already?
That illness. It thickened the bones, it accelerated the healing process and tissue regeneration. Is that all true?
Every word.
But if that's what it was doing, why call it an illness?
The Lepidopterans made a nest out of the human body where they could eat and multiply. An illness is what it is.
But then,
Where
The
do you
newest
want me to
DBZ
start?
RPG
from the
game.
beginning.
I haven't even heard of it, damn.
I'm old, Mr. Manny. My memory is not one of my strong points.
Well, for example, why do they call you Madam Svenska?
A name is just a
I
trace.
hope so.
It is
I hope
our
so,
business
Jordan.
card, our identifier. It presents us to the world. But does it tell our story or really describe who we are?
I swear I know 3 or 4 idiots with the same exact name.
Well, yes. But we are not made of that name. It is given to us. Other people choose it for us, whether it suits us or not. It doesn't tell us who we really are. That name will not give us any answers. It is only through growing old that we become the answer to the questions of our childhood. And living in Sweden the last 30 years has definitely inspired this affectionate moniker. And so, Madam Svenska, it is.
And yet you come back to Italy. Why?
Because I forgot. But I also forgot that I had promised to remember.
Tell me.
Please excuse me. Sometimes my memory needs to be jogged. There's always been a song that, as well as the name you refer to so much, has labeled my whole life, has given it a name, and it's from a name. If you can believe how bizarre and sometimes unbelievable my confused memories are to describe that all this
A long ass cutscene.
began.
Yeah, it is very sad, Jordan.
Say goodbye, hearty flush from my eye.
I've never played this before, but
Sure you miss me.
I've heard it's pretty good.
If you fly, you lose something.
Why would you have roasted her?
Come on, let's dance.
Yeah, this is on
Have
Xbox.
any chance? Give me a kiss. So you
I mean, I'm
know
sure it's on other
you're
platforms too, but that's just what I'm playing it on.
If you fly, you lose something in the sky. Listen to me, the romance leave us free. For me it's to be taken care of. If you fly, you lose something in the
Yeah, she. I could see that. Woo! That is an intense title screen. Yikes.
Feels like it's gonna rain again.
My God, there's so many places I could go. Okay, I guess that's locked. Fun. It's this way. Oh, the game just said nope. Oh. What's this? I always feel anxious when looking at some icons and mirrors. Alright.
Who is it?
Yes, hello. I'm Dr. Reed from the Santa Margarita Institute.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Felton is no longer a patient.
I know. This is why I'm here. Hello? Anyone?
Okay. Weird. I'm nervous that that dog that's over there is gonna like attack me. But I can't tell if he's on the other side of the fence or not. Just pet him and give him a treat. Yeah, that's how to solve that for sure. You're right. You're right.
Hello? The gate was open. Are you there? Hello? Is anyone there?
Okay. Door's locked. Interesting. Oh, you can switch like sides by pressing a button. I didn't realize that. That was pretty cool. I should have looked at the controls before I started this, but oh well. Okay, yeah, the dog's on the other side of the fence for sure. This lady runs so weird, y'all. Look at her arms.
Good evening. I
Miss
am...
Reed, you already told me at the intercom, and as I already told you, Mr. Felton is no longer a patient at the Scientific
I know.
Institute.
I came here voluntarily, outside the Institute.
So what do you want?
I am personally re-examining your case. Causes, reagents. I strongly believe there are alternative ways and probably other experiments that are worth a try. I am fighting with the Institute to recognize there are other adequate remedies for your husband's
Oh,
pathology.
no, please. I'm just assisting him. I'm his nurse.
I didn't know.
It's okay. I suppose you want to talk to him.
Thank you.
I apologize for the darkness, but Mr. Felton's sight has been damaged and immensely compromised because of the disease. Anyway, I am Gloria. Oh, and please, refrain from smoking inside. Mr. Felton hates the smell of smoke.
Sorry.
Why is there an ashtray inside if you can't smoke inside? Why even have the ashtray? Just put it outside. Okay. Can I up my sensitivity real quick? Is that a thing I can do? No, I can't. Wow, that's lit. Okay, whatever.
Please, this way.
Okay.
Bad habit.
Smoking?
Yes, such a shame. You should quit. You have no idea how bad this is for you. Not only for your health, but
Lady
it's
roasting
also
me and everybody in
space.
chat.
Money and time wasted. I have so much to do every day. I couldn't waste time with such a bad habit.
Do you assist Mr. Felton all day?
Oh no, from midday to 8 p.m. Then I go back home. I live near here. If needed, he can contact me with a pager, but that's not often. His wife takes care of him when I'm off.
What can you tell me about her?
I met her just a couple of times. She's usually out or locked in her bedroom when I'm here. Let's say they don't seem to get along.
I didn't know.
But, you know, when she's home, she listens to the same music, the same song, over and over.
Oh wow. I didn't realize there was gonna be another story.
This way, please. Mr. Felton will be here in a few minutes.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. What's this? The coronation of a virgin. The young girl gazes into the sky above with stunned eyes and a light hits her, but something is out of place. From the dark sky that threatens storm are descending the hideous hands of stranger creatures. Oh, I see that now. This picture makes me feel uncomfortable. Yeah, I can see why. I can't run right now. This is so sad. Mr. and Mrs. Felton's farm, Rosso Gallo, closes. Danger of contamination. Lyman and the Feltons indicated for alleged criminal indicted, not indicated. Haha. indicted for alleged criminal activity against consumers and production employees. October 2nd, 1971, the Russo Gallo farm, Pride of the Gallows, closed due to suspected contamination. It's been reported that many products have been infected by toxic pollen that could be cause of severe parasitosis. The owner, Ariana Gallo, top right. Her husband, the notary, Richard Felton, bottom right. Professor and company's partner, Albert Elias Wyman, large picture, are under investigation. The latter has been allegedly accused by Felton himself of having used the company to carry out pharmaceutical experiments, taking advantage of corporate funds at his will. Indeed, the warning came from the residents at the company's headquarters, the Ashmans, who managed the building and supervised the harvesters, the sisters of the adjoining coven. Photo. God, this is so much to read. Holy shit. Among the reported symptoms, painful ulcers, vomiting, proliferation of parasites, and in some cases keratosis, photosensitivity. Following the heavy allegations, both the Feltons and the Ashmans received numerous threats from Wyman himself, who has been removed from the order of the physicians today. Wyman stated he was shocked by the charges and pointed his finger to his former business partner, Richard Felton. He personally funded me. It is worth noticing that Felton himself, like his father, promoted and funded the Phenixil Project, a drug for which Wyman himself was nominated for the prestigious Medicine Award in 1957, but that was retired from the market a few years later due to the disastrous side effects. Meanwhile, even at the Felton's house, which was used as location for product distribution, the activity ceases. As a result of the scandal, the Ashmans and the Feltons also broke off any kind of relationship. As a matter of fact, the Ashmans claimed a substantial refund for the damage they suffered because even their children had been infected and, as a consequence, used as unaware test subjects. Wow. The authorities assumed that the contamination has developed from the groundwater not only used for the irrigation of nearby plantations, but also as a common source for the Ashmans and the 12 sisters of the nearby monastery. There's another side. Oh my god. You damn son of a bitch. See what they write about me on the news? You wanted to tarnish me, but I'll get back at you. Oh, surely I will. Starting with your daughter. Do you believe she doesn't know who her father is? I'm sure he would be glad to know that she is his daughter. Show you've got balls. Take your own responsibilities. What am I saying? Balls? You've never got balls. Okay, cool. We can put this down now. That was so much to read. Holy hell.
Do you believe in God, miss?
Well, it would be too easy, wouldn't it? I believe in people's willpower. Everything else is not God, but an aptitude or mankind's cruelty.
This is the kind of fairy tale I prefer at my age. When you're worn out from an incurable disease, you start having some doubts. Why is there so much life in such small but lethal creatures? An arbiter, that's all we need.
For what? It's wrong and crazy. It's human nature.
That same nature in which we are equals to those ants eating each other. But, pardon
This
me,
guy
I
wants the
forgot
Arbiter
my
from Halo to
manners.
show up.
Sit
I
down.
don't think that's going to happen in this game, guy.
Dr. Reed, I suppose.
Sorry, Mr. Felton. Pleased to meet you.
So you already met Gloria?
Yes, she let me in.
She's a great reference, extremely hardworking, but back to us. I don't recall seeing beautiful doctors like you at the Institute, Dr. Reed.
I am flattered, Mr. Felton. I arrived at the Institute just a few months after you left. And you left because?
Inadequacy of the sanitary treatments within the structure.
That's right. And in a few words?
In a few words, they didn't know how to treat my case, and they left me there to die.
But it seems that other issues took over.
I once or twice refused to go through exams.
Mr. Felton, is there anything I can do for you?
Oh, Gloria, yes. See if Dr. Reed needs anything.
Oh, no.
May I offer you a cup of tea or coffee? Espresso?
No, thank you.
As you wish. How about you, Mr. Felton?
No, thank you. I'll keep entertaining our guest. You can go now.
You're diagnosed 1958?
Yes, indicatively, some friends and I contracted the disease while traveling to Egypt, and it got worse.
In addition to the disease, the first exam showed some inconsistency. Some hormonal deficiency? Overdose of non-prescribed drugs, opiates, phenoxyl? Wasn't it recalled in the mid-60s?
Doctor, don't you think that nowadays there are ways to obtain drugs without any prescription?
I believe so. According to your file, you still receive your disability pension. Even better, it seems that the beneficiary is your wife, Ariana Gallo.
Exactly. She's the one who takes care of me when Gloria is off.
How about your daughter?
My daughter, Celeste, has never come back home.
Disappeared. She was adopted, am I right?
The investigators confirmed that she intentionally left. They never suspected a kidnapping since there was no ransom request.
How about Weeman? Wasn't he a suspect?
A flash in the pan, an idiot who brought confusion by sending warnings and threats.
And her birth parents?
Dr. Reed, young girls often decide to just go. And this is what my daughter decided to do.
Jennifer.
What did you say?
At times, you'd call her Jennifer.
No, my
Mr.
daughter...
Felton, what has really happened to your daughter?
I just told you.
How about the off-the-record version?
I am not sure where you're trying to go with this, but I won't tolerate... I don't have the strength for this now.
I know you've been trying to forget her, but this picture might help you to.
What is this? Where did you get this picture?
Isn't she your daughter? Celeste, or as you called her? Jennifer?
I asked you a question.
Back of the picture says Jennifer.
There is no Jennifer!
You thought I was stupid, didn't you, Mr. Felton? Do you really think I'd come here without knowing what I'm talking about?
Who are you, and why did you come here? Did
This is
you
getting
come to
intense.
my home to threaten me with your condescending
Threatening
tone?
you? So maybe I should ask your wife then.
She's not home.
Seems like she is.
Mr. Felton, I just talked to the director of the Institute on the phone. They have never heard of Dr. Reed. She is not what she claims to be.
Well, Miss
Oh, God.
Reed, if that is your real name, your time here has ended. Please, leave my property. Miss Gloria will escort you out.
Please follow me.
Mr. Felton, please, tell me what you did to your daughter!
Good evening.
Follow me.
Mr. Felton.
Yikes. Alright.
You know the way. How do you even...
How do I do what?
How do you even sleep at night? You use people's lives regardless of the pain you cause. The Feltons have been through a lot. And they are good people.
Gloria, a young girl disappeared.
We all know the story, unfortunately. A burden that the Feltons will have to carry for the rest of their lives. Celeste just left them.
If that was the case, there was a motivation behind it. And it threatened her life.
So many cutscenes.